What's up, guys? I'm RussLyman, and this is my co-host, Rob the Robot.
Greetings, internet people.
So what we like to do on this channel is check out some older videos that maybe didn't do so good. This video was on my old channel, Bit by Bit. So some people caught it, but I want to kind of bring some of these older videos over to the RussLyman channel.
Oh, so you think people watch them this time around? Got it.
That's right, Rob. Maybe give it a second life. This was a toy show at a VFW, and I think about this a lot. I drive down the same road and I see the VFW hall and I'm like, I remember that toy show was so great. So many good things there. So it's gonna be awesome to dive back and check out this footage. Rob, can you bring up the video and some original stats?
Loading original video. Original views 1,116 comments, 70 thumbs up, with an average view duration of 8 minutes 46 seconds. Beat that.
Awesome. Looks like a good time. I'm gonna catch up with you guys at the end of the video. So Rob, play that video.
Bit by bit. Bit by bit.
He's the best. That's factory sealed?
That's factory sealed.
Wow. What's up, guys? I'm up with Joe. I haven't seen Joe in forever. Last time I saw you.
Since the tattoo.
Since the tattoo. He gave me a Batman NES tattoo, and he mentioned this Toy Con.
It's awesome.
So we're in Orange, Connecticut. There's 2 floors in here. He already went in and
I got some stuff.
picked up some things, so
Maybe I'll share them. Maybe I'll share.
we'll see. So we're gonna head in now and see what we can find.
I'll tell you, blew away my expectations when I went inside.
So I was super excited to come to this show. It's a small show at a VFW, taking me back to when I used to play shows in a VFW when I was in a band. So I was like, all right, kind of low expectations because we're not at a giant convention center. It's a small toy con. Let's see what they have to offer inside.
I mean, the amount of sealed like on-card vintage figures that were in there from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ghostbusters was really big in there. Saw the Ghostbusters firehouse in there.
You go in, you know, there's maybe like 20 vendors upstairs. Me and Joe are walking around, and the first booth we see has all these awesome toys.
I was expecting like simple stuff, a lot of stuff in like milk crates maybe. I don't know, because it's at like a VFW.
He had bags of them on the table, so I was kind of digging through there and ended up finding April O'Neil. I'm gonna grab April. Okay. Thank you very much. $5? $5 a pop. You want it on the loose figures. For whatever reason, I don't have April O'Neil. $5. Great choice. Thank you. Sweet. Got the blue stripe. My wife cosplayed as her. I figured I gotta pick up an April. But we spot around the corner this giant Ninja Turtle like display. I had never seen it. It wasn't from the 80s, so we started talking to them to see when it was. Where's this set from?
It was a 2017, 2018.
2018.
Just play set.
These kids, they don't even like the series. It keeps getting revamped like 4 times already. Like, why wasn't that around when, like, me as a child?
And it came out with, I guess, the Nickelodeon series, which I never watched. But he had a couple of the figures in there and they look cool.
Like, that thing is gigantic. It's the size of a child.
Massive. $200 I think he was asking on it, but this thing had to be like 3 feet tall by like 2 feet.
Coolest part though, easily, when it flips around, it's the arcade machine.
Old arcade game.
Yeah.
That's what caught my eye. I was like,
Yeah,
Literally it has the scene from the arcade game. Oops.
These kind of spin around to make it like a little.
Oh, okay. So like then it breaks open. Like,
Yeah.
the arcade machines that are inside there, the nostalgia. Meanwhile, the kids that are getting that don't even know what it is.
Oh, what's that mean?
Where's that Pikachu? Jabba the Hut Pikachu? No. Oh, Pika the Hut. Wow.
He's the best. He's made by this guy, so
Okay.
I want to give him a shout out. You know him?
One thing that also stood out, he had custom Squid Game figures.
Pretty comical. So those Squid Game figures were so cool.
They're carded. So much detail on them. You could flip it over and it's got information on the back. Very cool, unique.
Because like I've seen a bunch online, but like the way that those ones were done with the card and on the back with all the information for that, I mean, you couldn't go wrong. The guy put in a lot of time. I had a lot of fun talking to him about how he does it, because like I like doing the custom painting and creating with like 3D printing. But man, the amount of love that guy had for that project, that was his first ever like self-done toy project. So like he had a lot of pride in that, and I think it's really cool that he got to bring it into real life.
That's factory sealed?
That's factory sealed.
Wow. So what are we asking on the slime pit?
I was asking 5. The cheapest I saw was 700.
Okay. Factory sealed slime pit.
We're out of VFW. This is amazing, the stuff we'll find. Like seriously, like
And he said he found it at a flea market too.
Yeah.
Do you mind showing it to me a little bit more? Like the back? Yeah.
The back's my favorite.
Okay.
It is just so bright.
Oh yeah. Look how awesome that is. I love like the little like cartoon on the side here.
It's the full concept art that they actually put.
That is awesome.
Thank you. I know. I was so excited when I
How'd you come across that? Like,
It's a flea market.
really? That's it?
Oh yeah.
The deals.
Yup.
It's upside down on the back.
Oh wait, what's the sticker on the side
Here's the
there?
front. Caldors.
Oh my god. Let's see that right there. The sticker makes it sicker.
I loved Caldors.
$10 at Caldors back in the day.
Evil Horde Slime Pit, new from the Masters of the Universe. You put it together. Action figures each sold separately from Mattel.
And the slime compound is included. Yeah, look, normal, upside down.
Yeah. No, that's weird.
Could be a misprint. You should look into
Honestly, I specialize in misprints. I should know.
Does he come with the figure if you buy it?
Yeah, of course.
For that, yeah. What would you find, Joe? Woo! Nice. I never played it, but I heard good things about that game.
That's just the case.
I was about to say there was no way. Dreams can be shattered in a moment.
I think I had just the case, and I ordered the disc and manual, and the dude sent it complete, so now I'm stuck with the case.
So met AJ for the first time. He knew Russ. AJ, I'm Joe.
Joe? Joe. I've known Russ for I don't even know how long.
But I'm over there looking. He just has a lot of really cool stuff in the box. He had like Casey Jones, like the NECA figures and stuff. I'm like, oh, what's this down here?
Yeah, Joe was digging through the bins down below, and he ends up pulling up this figure, and I had no clue who it was.
Pull it up. It's Todd McFarlane as an action figure. What are you asking for on this one?
$20?
Oh, it's the actual creator. He made his own action figure, which is pretty neat. I thought that was awesome.
Like that's the creator. Like he's a huge inspiration of mine as an artist. Like his comic book art is some of the best out there. Like the spaghetti webs I think are great. I don't know why they ever talked down on him for that, but yeah, it was just so crazy, and I saw it. So pumped when I asked him how much he was asking. He wanted 20.
I know it's a little beat down.
Yeah, with the yellowing and stuff. Granted, I've never seen that before, but it's pretty yellowed, and there was a crack in the top of it. Did you do 15?
That's what I paid for it. But if you really wanted it,
Yeah. Even though I'm not going to resell that one, I was like, 15. Absolutely cool about it. He was like, yeah, that's what I paid for. So I was expecting to hear the 18 come back, but he was like, yeah, you can get it. I can tell you appreciate it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, because I just picked up a bunch of the McFarlane figures actually that were down there. So that made my day a lot. Yeah, that was really cool.
And Joe actually spots some Goosebump books sitting on the shelf there. Goosebumps.
Episode number 1.
I know.
On the not issue number 1, but episode 1 of the series.
I was like, oh, let me take a look. I've been trying to collect all the Goosebump books. So I pull out my app to make sure I don't have them. And there was one in there that I didn't have. So I was asking them, how much for this? I don't have this one here. So what are you asking, AJ?
Take it.
Take it? Oh, look at that. Freebie.
I don't know what
Dude,
it's
I
worth.
appreciate it.
I'm sure I paid $1 for it.
Sweet. Well, he said you could just take it. You could have it for free. I was like, wow, awesome.
If you want to take the other 4, take them.
I have all these, unfortunately, so we'll leave them for someone else. And he said, if you want the other ones, I'll give you those as well. So, you know, if you guys are looking for Goosebump books, let me know in the comments down below. Fair enough, I'll take the lot. Goosebumps.
Thank you. Anytime, guys.
I got some free ones. I could send them out to you.
Regular saint.
But being such a small convention, we were surprised how long we were in there just getting, you know, stuck up in conversations. We didn't even make it around the very small first floor till probably an hour into the show. We got some graded Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. Apparently, I think he specializes in
10
this.
mint.
A 10 mint.
10. Perfect 10 right there. Black Skull Dragon. So it's straight from the factory.
Oh,
Yeah, so from the factory, when they're cutting all the sheets, they have a few like filler cards they're supposed to discard, and sometimes you'll get them mixed in. They come common, hollow.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, you do not find these, especially in this good condition. I have another one that says discard across it.
That's
Well,
actual, yeah.
I have that getting graded.
See, the more you know. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What we got?
I'm actually super curious because I have these at the shop.
Yeah.
Not series 2, because I even know these are A4s, so like, these ones too. I don't know if you know about Z-Bots.
Yep, I still have my Z-Bots. Yep. Just selling them as a whole lot, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're probably like 90% complete sets.
Yeah.
They're missing a couple.
I gotcha.
And there's a couple doubles in there. So,
Yeah.
you know, 83 in that one. You got 60. So basically looking for like a little under $2 a piece. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do this bag for like 150 and this one for 100.
Yo, Freddy balls.
Awesome. It just looks like the thing he plucks off the pizza. Like the face when he goes in.
Just a
Yeah.
random face guy. Yeah.
Some of the vendors had BattleBeasts, which I usually never see at game conventions, and they had a mixed bunch of them in a table here, and it was like $6 a piece or 2 for 10. So I said, all right, I'll pick up 2 that, you know, stand out. I got this eagle-looking figure one, and then a shark, because the shark looks awesome. Kind of reminds me of Street Sharks. He's got purple on him, so it's that like 90s color. So $10, can't go wrong for that. Battle damaged RoboCop. Full lap around the first floor, and I get to the booth on the end there, and there were so many custom G.I. Joe figures. I'm like, where are all these coming from? Why do you have so many of the same figure?
20-inch figure that he's released. He does so many, man.
And what's his name again?
On Instagram, it's BlackMajor.
BlackMajor.
Yeah.
Okay. Making some sweet figures. Not only that, the guy at the booth there made his own figures, printed them, looks like 3D printed, and we're like, wait a minute, this one looks pretty familiar. Looks kind of like a rapper we might know. Snoop Dogg. How awesome was that? And to get the fine detail on that figure, right? I can see it.
Tell me that's Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I 3D printed those guys.
Phenomenal.
For his likeness was excellent. All right, we checked out the top floor, but there's a basement with more vendors, so we're gonna head down there. So So when we get down there, we end up meeting one of Joe's friends.
Getting to meet Ryan, aka WolfPits, which you should definitely check out his YouTube channel as well if you're over here on Russ's channel. Shameless plug for another fellow artist.
He's got a couple custom toys there. These look like bombs, and you can actually pull the pin on this figure. Look at these here. Okay. Nice. Pulls out pretty good. He's got 3 colors of them. There's a white one, a black one, and this lime green one. So that one's definitely standing out to me. I'm thinking I'm going to pick this up, and he has a few stickers and enamel pins. So we did like a bundle package.
$40.
How much is a pin?
$10.
All right, we'll go $50.
All right.
Couldn't have been any cooler of an individual. I was nervous because a lot of times when you meet people, they can rub you the wrong way and it kind of ruins like the image of who they are. And I'll tell you, Ryan is one of the most genuine people. He's such a hard-working artist.
Nice. I'm smiling, you can't tell.
I know.
We do get to the corner though, and there's a glass case with a whole bunch of cards in there. Monster in My Pocket, I see, Garbage Pail Kids, there's like Sonic cards. So I asked the guy, what's up with these packets of Monster in My Pocket? What's in the packets? Like, is it a figure?
Yeah.
I love the black.
Nice. And these are, those are obviously retro, yes? Or,
Yeah.
You never know now, they're re-releasing everything, so I'm like, I don't know. What's a pack go for?
Those ones are $5, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get, it's like a blind box basically. $5 a piece for those, and he had one from Germany. Those are a little bit harder to come by, so those are $25. And then even more was this restaurant.
There's a restaurant chain Big Boy.
Okay.
So those were like a giveaway that they had. So
those are harder to come by?
Oh yeah.
So how much are those?
I want to say 100.
Oh, no kidding. Apparently it was a special. You went there, probably got a meal, and you got a Monster in My Pocket. Those were going for over $100. Oh, okay.
These are the
Greek
season
and
2.
that's what I was wondering why the language was different.
I had no idea about this series too.
And then you're not sure on these ones here?
I think those are 10.
Those might be 10? Maybe I'll
Nope,
get two
those
with
are
the Greek.
25. Those
Oh,
are
okay,
the
so
Italian ones.
the Italian ones are a little bit harder to come by. This was the spot because he had more Monster in My Pocket stuff. Complete in box, the original packaging. Even we started talking about the sticker on it. The sticker makes it sicker. Someone snagged it for $2 back in the day.
I know.
$1.98.
So insane.
$2. Someone could have got this for $2 back in the day. They're going for over $100 now to put in your collection. I don't think anyone would open it. They probably just get it, display it like that.
Yeah, one of the other coolest parts of today was just this whole backlog of my childhood that apparently was in this lost filing drawer up here, because I saw so much Monsters in My Pocket today that I thought I had like I have a personal collection of them, but what I had found today was just blew my mind.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact that we even found that many that were in bags upstairs, and I came down here and like seeing all these, like this is just. First off, we find this guy upstairs. He's got 2 sacks of them. One is a giant fluorescent thing that looks like if you threw it under a black light, it would just be a rave in a bag, pretty much. I was contemplating getting it, but I was like, my budget is spent. We are done. So we go downstairs. We're hanging out. All of a sudden, I see this guy. He picked up the bag of fluorescent ones, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, you picked him up? Oh, we gotta look at this. Hey, yeah. So we start going through, we're looking at him.
We were looking at it earlier.
I got it.
Over his shoulder, there's a whole sets of them in the boxes. In their full shells. Like they look brand new still. Like they're still glossy, everything's still intact. And then he had all the sets. Come to find out that Series 2 was made in Italy. Was very rarely distributed throughout the United States, which was even crazier. So Russ, of course, had to pick up himself a few of the booster packs. Me, I still don't even know what to do with mine at home. So once again, the budget is spent today. There's my slogan for today. The budget gone.
There's one of the blind boxes that I got right there. We could open one out here. Monster in My Pocket, different language. We could see what we get. What are we getting? I see green. Look at that spooky ghost. He's taking his head off. Boom. Battle card, it says in the back. and I can't read the name because it is in Italian.
Phenomenal selection in there, and then to see so much of my past just put back in front of me, and you're just like, whoa.
But yeah, toy convention switches up. Always going to video game conventions. Let's see some toys, retro toys. Monster in my pocket definitely was the theme of today's episode. Well, what did you think, guys? Should I grab some more monsters in my pocket stuff? Such a good time. Shout out to my buddy Joe Murph, who was in the video as well from Nerdy Visions. He does tattoos and he's done quite a few on me as well. So it could be great to reconnect with him and do some toy hunting. And if you guys are into toy hunting, check out my boy David Apuzzo from the Weekly Warpipe podcast with me and Keith. He's got a channel and he's been uploading a lot of toy hunting videos. Dave, it's me. There'll be a link in the description down below. But if you guys want to catch me and Rob with some more awesome content, check out this video right here. I'm sure you guys would enjoy it. As always, guys, I'm RussLyman, and keep your world fun bit by bit. I'll see you next video.